Hello children, welcome to Zero Panic Maths. In today's session, let us continue the last set of problems in exercise 5.1. So it is actually the third part of the exercise problems 5.2. Okay, if you have not watched the first two parts, I suggest you to first watch those videos before you start watching this. Okay, so let us quickly see that what is this problem. Okay, now what it says is, what is the value of n? We need to find out the value of n. Okay, that is for sure. Okay, but what is given is for which the nth terms of the two APs, there are two APs given, the nth term of both the APs, we don't know what is that value of n, for which both the terms, nth terms, okay, are equal to each other for these two given APs. Now let us assume this AP as in terms of A1 plus D, A1, okay, A1 comma A1 plus D, A1 plus 2D, that way, and assume this as A2 and A2 plus D, that way, right? Okay, so we have seen one of the example with two APs in the previous session. So similar to that, we will consider wherein A1 is 63 and D is the difference between these two. What is the difference here is 2. Okay, 65 minus 63. Here A2 is 3 and what is D2? Okay, so let me consider this as D1 and this is D2. But because difference is not same in both the APs, the difference is not same. So I can say that A1 plus D1 with D1 as 2 and A2 plus D2 with D2 as 7. Okay, there is a 7 difference there. So for some value of n, we need to find out that value. For some value of n, the nth term of this AP and the nth term of that AP are equal to each other. Okay, so what we can write is, so what is nth term of this? Nth term is the first term, which is A1, okay, plus n minus 1, we don't know what is n, into D1. We know what is A1, what is D1, and this is equal to the exact nth term of the second AP, which is A2 plus n minus 1 into D2. Right, this is what is given to us. This is what is given to us. And where you can write, if you need for your reference, where what is A1, what is A1, A1 is 63, right? And what is D1, D1 is the difference in the first, the common difference in the first AP, what is that? It is 2. And what is A2, the first term of second AP, that is 3. And what is D2? What is D2 is the difference in the second AP, that is 7. Right, now substitute all these values into this, you will get the value of n. That is what the solution for this. Understood? Okay, so what is this? 63 A1 n minus 1, and what is this? 2, okay, is equal to, what is this? A2, A2 is 3, okay, plus n minus 1 into D2. What is D2? D2 is 7. Right, okay, now let us take this term 2n minus 1 to that side and take 3 to this side. Okay, so let me write first this term. Okay, it is 7 times n minus 1. Can I write like this? It is same as that only, right? N minus 1 into 7, I am writing 7 times n minus 1 and taking this to that side. 2 times n minus 1, right? Is it right or not? 2 times n minus 1. So I have taken this term to right side and taking 3 to left side, and but writing at the right side. Okay, 63 minus 3. Is it fine? Okay, so if 7 times n minus 1, if it is subtracted by 2 times n minus 1, what I am remained with is 5 times n minus 1, and which is equal to 60. Right, so take 5 to that side, it will give me n minus 1 is equal to 60 divided by 5. Right, so what is this? 5 ones are 5 ones are 5 2s. So it is 12. So therefore n is equal to 12 plus 1, that is 13. 12 plus 1, that is equal to 13. You can write that. So 13 is the value of n for which these two APs nth terms are equal. Okay, so you can find out the nth term, the value of which will be the 13th term of this AP will be equal to the 13th term of that AP. That is what the meaning of this solution is. You understood this? Let us move quickly to the next problem. Okay. Okay, now what is the problem? Determine the AP. We have to find out the arithmetic progression, the whole of arithmetic progression here, whose third term is 16. Third term is 16, and seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Okay, there are two informations given here. First thing is let, or you can say here as a solution, third term is 16. Third term is 16. It means that A3 is 16. What is A3? A3 is A plus 2D is equal to 16. So that is our equation 1. This is third term is 16, right? Seventh term exceeds the fifth term. It means A7 minus A5 is equal to 12. So let us write that also. A7 minus A5, okay, and it is equal to 12. But we need to first derive that formula, the equation. What is that? A7 can be written as A plus 6D, right? Minus A5 is A minus, that is A plus 4D, but it becomes minus, that is 4D is equal to 12. So what remains here is A get cancels, and 6D minus 4D, which is 2D, is equal to 2D is equal to what? 12. So therefore D is equal to 16. With this only we can get it. Okay, so sorry, 12 by 2, that is 6. D is equal to 6. So with D is equal to 6, if you substitute in equation 1, you are going to get A. Okay, so therefore from equation 1, what is A? If you find out A and D, you are going to get the whole of the arithmetic progression, right? So 16 minus 2D, 16 minus 2D. And what is D? 16 is 16, right? Okay, 16 minus 2 into 6, which is 12. So what is A? A is equal to 4. So A is equal to 16 minus 12, which is 4. Okay, D is 6 and A is 4. Therefore, the required AP, is what is the required AP? Okay, let me write the format of that. A plus D, A plus 2D, right? That way. Now substitute A. What is A? A is 4. And what is A plus D? A plus D is 10. And A plus 2D, that is 12 plus 4, that is 16, and so on. This is the arithmetic progression with given condition. Let us continue the next problem. Okay. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. Given AP, we need to find out the 20th term. So can we do one thing here? Because we have seen in the previous session, one such problem we have already seen. So there were two solutions to that, if you remember. To find out the 20th term in this, okay, we need to from the last. Okay, the condition is from last, they are saying. It is not from first. You have to find the 20th term. That is actually A20, but it is not A20 for us. They are saying from last we need to find the 20th term. So for that we need to find out, first of all, how many terms are there in this. Okay, so instead of that, what we can do is we can just reverse this and find out the 20th term. That's all, right? with the given D, that will be minus of this D. Okay, so I will write that. Listen to me carefully. Here A is equal to 3. Okay, and D is equal to 8 minus 3, that is 5 plus 5. Okay, and an is equal to 253. Now if you just reverse the series or reverse the arithmetic progression, an will become a and a will become an, right? The first term will become the last term and last term will become first term. And also, since the arithmetic progression in the increasing order or in the ascending order, it will become in descending order. So in that case, the D will be minus 5 in that case. It is not plus 5 as it is plus 5 here because the numbers are increasing. The number 253 minus 5 will be the next number. You understood this? So let us do that. Okay, let us, or you can say, if we reverse the given AP, reverse the given AP, then we can directly write, then A is equal to 253, which was the last term. Okay, and D is equal to minus 5, in which case now in the current case it is plus 5. In that case it will be decreasing, right? So it will be minus 5 and an is equal to 3, and we need to find out what is that 20th term. We need to find out, for this case we need to find out 20th term from the last. Let us write A20 is equal to A20 is equal to A plus, what is A? It is 253 plus n minus 1. What is n minus 1? That is 20 minus 1 into minus 5, right? It is D value. Okay, so let us write, what is this? 253 and 19. Okay, 19 tens are sorry 19 fives are, it is. Okay, 19 fives are, what is that? Okay, let me write that 19, let me write that 19 and minus 5, remember that is minus 5. Okay, so 253, it is going to be minus, okay, 5 nines are, it is 45, 5 ones are 5 and 9. Okay, so what is 253 minus 95, and that is the value of the 20th term. Okay, so subtract 90 plus first, that is 263 minus 5, it is, sorry, 163 minus 5, it is 158. So 20th term from last, 20th term from last is 158 for this. So this is that alternative solution that we discussed in the first part of the exercise problems. Okay, so you can write that. So therefore 20th term from last is 158. Let us quickly move to the next problem. Okay, now what they are saying here in this problem is the sum of 4th and 8th terms of an AP, it is the same term, A4 plus A8 is 24. Okay, 4th and 8th term, the sum is 24, and the sum of 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the first 3 terms of the AP. So to find out the first 3 terms also, you need to find out A and D. Okay, let us write what is 4th term plus 8th term. So what is 4th term plus 8th term is A plus 3D, that is 4th term. Okay, plus 8th term, that is A plus 7D is equal to 24 is the first equation. Okay, and what is that? It is 2A plus 10D. 2A plus 10D is equal to 24. That is the equation 1, right? sixth term plus 10th term. Sixth term is a plus 5d, okay, plus a plus 9d, that is 10th term, right, is equal to 44 they are saying. Then a plus a, that is again 2a plus 14d. 14d is equal to 44 is our second equation. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. Okay, equation 2 minus equation 1. Let me write that. Equation 2 minus equation 1, which is 2a plus 14d minus 2a minus 10d. Correct? Is equal to 44 minus 24. 44 minus 24. Right? 2a got cancelled. 14d minus 10d, which is 4d, is equal to 44 minus 24, which is 2. Okay, 20. So that is d is equal to 20 by 4, which is 5. So d is equal to 5. Now substituting d is equal to 5 in equation 1, we will get the value of a, so that we can write the first three terms of the given AP. Okay, from equation 1 I can say, from 1 I want a, right? From 1 I'll say 2a is equal to 24 minus 10d. What is d? Is 5. Okay, and what is this? Is equal to 24 minus 50. Okay, minus 26, right? Sorry, it is minus 26. Therefore a is equal to minus 26 divided by 2. So a is equal to minus 13. Okay, now with the value of a is equal to minus 13 and d is equal to 5, we can write the first three terms of the given or the required AP. Okay, so now the first three terms, the first three terms are three terms of AP, or you can write first three terms only. What are the first three terms? Is a plus d and a plus 2d, right? And what is a? A, we know that it is minus 13, and minus 13 plus d, that is sorry, d is 5, and minus 13 plus 2 into 5. Okay, so finally the three terms are minus 13, that is 13 minus 5 minus 13, it is minus 8, and it is minus 3. Let us move quickly to the next problem. Okay, now this problem is little bit descriptive. Subba Rao started the work in 1995. Just ignore that. That is not at all required. What we want is, he started with an annual salary 5,000 and received an increment of 200 each year. Okay, 200 is added to his salary for every year. Okay, for each year. So in which year did his income reach 7,000? So we need to first write the arithmetic progression with the given information and find out the value of n for which the nth value is reached, that is 7,000. We can say that from the given information, you can say that from the given data, we can write the AP, write the AP 5,000, okay, 5,200, 5,400, because they told that 200 is the increment, and finally there is 7,000 AN. Okay, so what additionally we can say that here A is equal to 5,000, which is the first salary, okay, first year salary, and D is the increment, okay, it is the increment 200, and AN is equal to 7,000. AN is equal to 7,000. We need to find out the value of n. That's all. That's all the problem. We can write it like this. You understood this? Let us find quickly what is the value of n. Okay, so that is an 7000 is equal to 5000 plus n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1 into 200, right? 200 is the increment. Okay, now let us write n minus 1 200 times, okay, to the right side, and take 5000 to the left side, which makes it 7000 minus 5000, right? That is 2000, right? Okay, so n minus 1 is equal to 2000 divided by 200, right? Two zeros got two ones and two tens. So therefore n is equal to 10 plus 10 here and minus 1 take to that side. Therefore n is equal to 11. N is equal to 11. So in the 11th year, Subbarao will get the income of rupees 7000. You can write that. So you can say that finally. So in 11th year, he will get rupees 7000 as salary. Or whatever way you want to write it, write the conclusion, you can write it in your own words. Okay, let us quickly move to the next. Okay, so what they are saying in this problem is Ramkali saved rupees 5. So they started with initial value a is equal to 5 in the first week of a year, and then increased her weekly savings. She is saving uh, weekly something, and first week she started with 5 rupees, and in the next week she increased the savings by 1.75 rupees. If in the nth week, her weekly savings become 20.75, it means that the last term they have given nth week 20.75 is the total savings, total her savings. So we need to find out the what is the value of n, or what is that week number for which the value became 20.75. Okay, simple. Okay, again from the given data you can say that from the given data we can write the AP, we can write AP as, what is the AP? 5 rupees. And in the second week it is 6.75, or else see, suppose if this information, if we are writing this AP directly, if you are feeling that this is the direct way of solving it, you can even write first week it is A1 is equal to 5, second week it is A2 is equal to A plus D, that is 5 plus 1.75, then 6.75. So that detailed information also you can write. Okay, so that is your wish. So I'm writing with the given data. This is what we are going to find it out. Okay, add one more 1.75 to this. So it is 7.75 and 8.5 it will be, right? 8.5. So next is 8.5 and so on till it is 20.75. Okay, so here A is equal to 5, here A is equal to 5, and D as it is given as increment of 1.75 D, right? And AN is equal to 20.75, AN is equal to 20.75. We need to find out the value of N for which week, that is the nth week, right? So it is 20.75 is equal to 5 plus, that is A plus n minus 1 into 1.75. So let us write 1.75 times of n minus 1, 1.75 n minus 1 to this side, and take 5 to this side. Okay, that becomes minus 5. That is 20.75 minus 5, which makes it 15.75, and which is equal to n minus 1, 15 point. So that is equal to 15.75 divided by 1.75, 1.75. So it is equal to, n is equal to 9 plus 1, which is n is equal to 10. Okay, n is equal to 10. So 10th week, in 10th week, Ramkali saves a total of rupees 20.75 is the answer. So in 10th week, in 10th week, Ramkali saves rupees 20.75 is the answer. Now this completes the exercise problems 5.2. Okay, we have actually divided exercise problems 5.2 in 3 parts. Okay, because there were so many problems, there were 20 problems, and within 20 also there were sub problems given. Okay, so there are 3 parts of the exercise problem 5.2. I suggest you to watch all the parts to understand the exercise problems 5.2. Okay, so in the next session, we will be seeing the concept of finding the sum of first n numbers of a given arithmetic progression. This is finding out nth term, but now we are going to see the sum of the first n terms and what is the formula for the all that. It's a very important concept. Let us see that in the next session. Okay, thank you.